Hey Capricorn, this is your love reading. Come through, get comfy. Just shuffling your lover's oracle card. We'll start with one of them, and then we're going to pull you some romance cards, and then we'll also get you some hidden messages from the hidden oracle. Hidden messages oracle, sorry. So, Capricorn, what is the situation with you in love right now? Thank you, Spirit. We have: when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay, so for me, that's looking like putting love before material things. True love is more valuable than any material wealth. That's what I'm getting from that so far. But let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay, so clearly you've literally just gone through something. There may have been a loss. I'm feeling a financial hit, financial loss, an opportunity that fell through, something like that. Perhaps the focus was on materials rather than relationships. We'll see. Let's get 3 from the Romance Oracle deck. And making sure that you're with someone for the right reasons, not because what they can offer you financially or materially, but because of the love and the respect that they have for you. So not placing material things and putting value on the wrong things in a relationship. The most important thing in a relationship is clearly the connection that you have with your significant other and the love that is shared between the two of you. Okay, so let's get 3 cards from the Romance deck. The Capricorn, what's happening in their love life right now? And what can we expect next? Get one more, thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, you deserve love, you are lovable. We have healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And we have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay. So clearly there is some form of passion that is being felt between you and another person. But for some reason, I feel someone pulling back, someone's holding back their passion for you. And this may be making you feel as though you're not lovable or you don't deserve love, or flip the roles, reverse the roles. And then only if it resonates with you. Don't let it fit if it doesn't fit. But yeah, there is some passion here, but I feel like it's unrequited. Like someone's putting focus on something else other than love and romance. So healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel as though this relationship was built on the wrong foundations. I feel like it was built on materialism, material things, what you could gain materially, rather than, as I said earlier, rather than love and building the connection, really. It's saying when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So someone's clearly been placing material things over spending time with those that they love. So has this person not been putting in any time, or is this you? Have you been focusing on work so much? Capricorns, you're known to be that go-getter, good in business. Your head's down, you're focused on your business, you're focused on your pentacles, on your money. So perhaps you haven't looked up and realized that you do have love around you, or you haven't fit it in, or it's just something that hasn't been of interest. But there is someone around you that is feeling passionate about you and wanting to heal something. So perhaps you could have even put them aside to focus on building wealth. But it's saying here that conversations need to be had. honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Let's get a few from the Romance and Love Oracle deck. We have heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. Okay. Let's keep going. What else have you got for us, Spirit? A Capricorn. We have falling fast, and that was fast. Emotions everywhere. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So has someone caught feelings out of the blue? Bottom of the deck is destiny. This happened out of nowhere. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. Okay, so this is looking like a twin flame dynamics, runner chaser dynamics. Did you run away and focus on your finances, and this left you heartbroken? Or perhaps the other person you were dealing with left to focus on finances and that left you heartbroken. Flip the roles, as I said earlier. But someone is definitely heartbroken and falling fast. So it's saying don't lose yourself in the process. Perhaps you've been heartbroken before and you were scared to take this chance. So rather than rejecting love altogether, it's saying just move slower. Don't lose yourself in the process. When my cards drop on the floor, that emphasizes the message. It's sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. So I feel as though someone didn't want to sacrifice their work life to fit love in, and perhaps this left the person in question, this could be you or the cross watcher, left them out in the cold and made them feel unlovable. So because it's a twin flame dynamics and we know how that works with the run and chaser, you have time apart to implement what you've learned through your healing stages, and then sometimes you come back together for another cycle. I'm feeling as though this is what's happening for you. You separated to heal this broken heart, this heartbreak from the past, and perhaps you were focused on your finances, not thinking that you would need to kind of rearrange your life a little. It's saying sacrifice. So sacrificing certain things that you've committed to in order to create space for love to come in. So evaluate what you're willing to give up, if anything. We'll see. I'm going to get you some hidden messages from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck now. Bottom of the deck is closure. Not all connections are meant to be except closure. Okay, I'm getting some mixed messages here, so we're going to tap in with the tarot once I've gotten these hidden messages from your person. So what would they like to tell you right now, Capricorn? What do you want to tell Capricorn right now? I remember every detail of that day. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So many things remind me of you. Get one more. So something happened between the two of you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So there is a party here. One of you feels as though that this connection isn't real, and that perhaps you were using the other person. Perhaps this is where I'm picking up that money. Perhaps they felt used, that you just wanted them for, you know, the date nights and what they could pay for. So perhaps there was no love spoken or expressed. This is why we're getting heart-to-heart conversations are needed. We have you were the best thing in my life and I wish I could take back my words. So clearly there's been some form of separation between the two of you. Someone's in regret and feeling the loss of you, and acknowledging that you were a good thing in their life, you were the best thing in their life. So perhaps they self-sabotaged and focused on their money and their work, put your head down in your work like it doesn't exist to try and distract yourself. But this connection and the twin flame dynamics, the a soul level, a soulmate connection or a higher level commitment, it's spiritual. So even if you're not together in the physical, you will still feel them energetically. That connection is still very much strong. Bottom of the deck, I couldn't let you get close to me. So someone clearly ghosted or self-sabotaged or chose to disappear, to ghost, because they were feeling insecure, I feel. Perhaps they're not used to expressing their emotions. This could even be you, Capricorn. Let's get some tarot on it. What's the situation now? What's going on with Capricorn in love currently? What's going on with Capricorns in love? We have the Four of Cups, which is a period of boredom I'm picking up. You're not happy. Someone's not happy. Be aware of your own emotions. A missed opportunity. So perhaps you're reminiscing on this person that you probably didn't pursue because you were focused on your career, and you're now feeling the loss of them, or you're feeling as though something's missing in your life, I feel, because you've been focused on your work. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so it's your lucky day. New opportunities, new time, new resources of money, time, or support. So could this be a person coming in to support you, or are you continuing to focus on your financial endeavors? We have solutions, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So that's Temperance, that's Archangel Michael, the angel of protection. So there's a new opportunity that is protected, it's heavily protected. I wonder if this opportunity is the spiritual connection that I'm picking up. Because it's of a spiritual nature, it's very much protected. As I say with all my readings, if this happens, when my cards drop on the floor, it means the message is emphasized. I say the relationship is high level, it's spiritual, and it's protected. And look what comes out. We have the Two of Cups and Justice. This is your divine justice, to have a high level soulmate, a significant other that is equal give and take. So it's two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those that you love. So perhaps this was a missed opportunity because you were focused on building your business, but it's looking like it's coming full circle. It's coming back round to you. This is your justice. So this is justice for any past heartache that you may have experienced. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. So divine justice is at play. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Also the Queen of Wands. A decision needs to be made. And the Five of Cups. Three of Swords. Okay, so it's looking like a reconciliation is going to be happening. But in order for this to happen, you need to maintain positive energy and confidence. Confidence in yourself and confident in the decisions that you make for yourself. Once you've made that decision, don't back out of it. When you decide something, decide it 10 toes down, and then actively move towards that which that you've decided on. We're talking about a person here, so once you've decided that you want something to work with a person, release the blockages as much as you can. Release the barriers, the guards or the boundaries that you may have had in place from past hurts. Don't bring the past hurts into anything new, because it's looking here that you've got a nice relationship that's on the cards for you, and both of you feel the same for each other, and this is your divine justice. So perhaps you're used to the unrequited love where the other person doesn't care about you as much as perhaps you care about them. Well, this time round it's going to be an equal, balanced relationship, and this is your divine justice for what you've experienced in the past. So be confident in the decisions that you make, and let go of any regret or guilt or Five of Cups energy, sorrow, sadness from the past. Look for the positivity. Be optimistic rather than pessimistic. You do have the Three of Swords, which means you are healing a broken heart. And earlier we had the heartbreak card. So move slow. It says here, be aware of your own emotions. So in order to be aware of your own emotions, you have to be mindful. And to be mindful, it's better to move slow so you can, be mindful. When you're acting impulsive, you don't really have much time to think about what you're doing or how you're feeling in this situation. So honor your feelings, feel your feelings, and then allow them to support you to make the right decision for you, along with your intuition. I just saw the Queen of Swords, so that's logic as well. So balancing the heart with the mind, weighing up the pros and cons, but ultimately letting your heart lead, but taking your head, your mind with you. Okay, let's keep going. What can you expect then, Capricorn? What's going to happen in the immediate future? What can Capricorns expect in love in the immediate future? We have the Eight of Swords, which is being stuck in your head, being in that mental prison, feeling stuck, not being able to move, and that's frozen in fear. But this fear is false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. It's all in your mind. So as you begin to make the steps to come out of this illusion, take that one step forward. Look how she's walking through that gate there. Take that step through the gate, and that's one step into freedom. Freedom from your mind, freedom from the ego chatter telling you you can't do this, or you'll get hurt again. Life is to be experienced, so experience it. Knight of Swords, so time to move quickly, choosing logic over emotion, sudden changes. And we have the Four of Pentacles, so again, more holding back energy. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups, which is available to you, overall energy, which is love and blessings that will fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, and a happy ever after. So it says when you give, you also receive. So being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So someone's been used in the past, or someone's been treated poorly, and they are preventing this from happening again. But what is happening is you're so focused on the pain that I feel you need to be cautious that you don't manifest this same. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Make sure that you're not going to be manifesting the same experiences over and over again. Even if it's with a different person, the same experiences will keep coming up. Release the past, release the pain that you felt, acknowledge it for what it taught you, and then keep it moving. You've got the opportunity here for a union, a relationship, but you're going to have to be willing to give as much as the other person. It can't all be take. It needs to be balanced. It says when you give, you also receive. So perhaps it's the time to reach out. Perhaps you need to be the one that reaches out. Perhaps it's always the other person that reaches out to you. Take it how it resonates and flip the roles if needed. So communicating, Knight of Swords is communication that's coming in, or this is what's needed to get you out of this mental prison. We need to have some conversations. Five of Wands now, which is conflict, arguments and fights, challenges. Withdraw from the drama of others and have patience with yourself and those around you. King of Swords. So you're dealing with someone that's King of Swords energy that is quite strict and cold with their words. Like, they don't mince their words. There's no emotion in their words. It's all logic and factual. And this may it may hurt when they speak, but the King of Swords is so sure of himself and the way he articulates himself. It can come across as a bit cold, but it's not cold to the King of Swords. It's just that they operate from their mind rather than their emotions. It's air element, and swords is the air, and air element is all about mind, but it's also about communication. So this person is very good at communicating. So perhaps you struggle with communicating. This person is King of Swords, so they're quite good at communicating. So yeah, your advice is to communicate, share your feelings, express yourself. Let's get one more to close the reading. High Priestess. Yeah. So using your intuition and your discernment and having an inner knowing. So powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So take some time out to listen to your intuition. So rather than operating solely from the mind, as I said earlier, balance this out with how you're feeling, with your emotions. I feel you have an inner knowing already though. You already know what it is that you desire. I feel it's just that you haven't expressed this clearly to your person, or vice versa. Flip the roles if needed. All right, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. So it's confusion because I feel no one's talking. So it's time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and then take action. A need for detoxification. So releasing anything that is not serving you in the mind, releasing that mental chatter, releasing the memories of past heartaches and heartbreaks, and moving forward with fresh eyes, a fresh perspective. Lovely. Capricorn, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so via the website. It's naturalmiracles.co.uk. Drop your comments as well. Let me know if it resonates. You can also email me to book a reading, or you can drop me a DM or drop it in the comments. All the best for this, Capricorn, and I'll catch up with you soon. You take care. Peace.